trying to talk, keep the talking brief.
Yeah. What's up, y'all? What's up? It's the Holla at Me Radio Show. Let's get it. Yeah. What's up, y'all? Yeah, this DJ Pretty Blacks. It's the Holla at Me Radio Show, Caribbean Sundays. We live from NYC. Yo, our host,
King Money, definitely in the building. Ladies and gentlemen, how y'all feeling? How y'all feeling today? Yeah.
Facts. It's a nice summer day, you know what I mean? Everything good, you know what I mean? We right in the middle of the year, you know what I mean? And it's just great to be alive overall. It's a great feeling to be alive, and we just, rolling with the punches out here, and we just making things happen, creating opportunities and all of that. And you definitely got a wonderful show, you know what I mean, for you, for the people out there. So definitely, you know what I mean, we gonna definitely get into the topic. And yeah, speaking of the topic, matter of fact, King, what's the topic?
So yeah. So right now we got the topic, which basically we talking about love beyond race. That's what it is today. Today we're gonna get into it. We're gonna dive in. We're gonna talk about it. Should love really be within the race? Should you keep it within the race, or should you spread it out? We're gonna get to it. But first, before we get to it, we're definitely gonna get to some music and get that popping, so that way we could build the vibes. You know what I'm saying? DJ Pretty Blacks definitely on the ones and twos, gonna get it cracking.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. We gonna talk about it. So ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, Pretty Blacks definitely in the building. This how we doing it today, ladies and gentlemen. We about to turn up. This is what it is. Angie from Cali, I see you out there. What up? Major Pain definitely in the building. I see you out there, Major Pain. Where you been at? Yeah. Sandra, I see you in the building. But ladies and gentlemen, we definitely gonna get to the music. This is how we doing it today, baby. Holla at Me Radio, that's how we doing it. Yeah.
You think it's scratch? No, it's scratch up. Bad man forward, bad man pull up. President Nicky can do the bad man pull up. Bad man forward, bad man pull up. What's young when the crew do the bad man pull up? Bad man forward, bad man pull up.
So me go so then. Well, I don't really care what people say. I don't really watch what them want to do. Still I got to stick to my girls like glue. And I'm now play number 2. All I know the time is just getting jet. See a lot of trees up in my head. And a lot of jets in my bed to run that real. Well, enough sick girl, them on the road, them got the goody. One thing me up to tell them not to got the woody. Front way, back way, put the came on up and shove it. Virgin, them want give me, and me up to took it. Hot girls out the road, I say them see me. And I tell me, say them have something for give me. You want some night, them all a dream about the Jimmy. Them a promise and I tell me, say you feel me. But a promise is a compared to a fool, so cool. But they don't know, say that man up the rule, the school. But I pet them, just wet them up just like a fool. But I dignitary way up the use of the tool. But I don't really care what people say. I don't really watch what them want to do. Still I got to stick to my girls like glue. And I man now play number 2. All I know this time it is getting jet. Need a lot of trees up in my head. And another dental in my bed to run that real. So how can they want big up them chests? But they don't know the tick up with they are rated as the best. I wouldn't they love it to stand up on this. When I get up in the guy, you only girls we are requests to me the girl them. Yo, in every minute I'm ready to get the girl them message and get them regular visitors to me the girl them. Now them all a pressure me cellular say I'm me I did up for them off to feed them big papa me the girl them. Off of the granny if we take a jag and I don't mean to brag. Every day I got to share me the girl them. Every time I look in at my mind it's all the girls I want to find out who me love them desire. Well I don't really care what people say. I don't really watch what them want to do. Still I got to stick to my girls like glue. And I might not play number 2. In my head, got a little dental in my bed to run that real. Some guy live them life and them not really want to check it. Them not no girl. A woman them not select it. Sometimes me have to wonder if them head set them wreck it. I know them a go bullet if them don't want to wreck it. Oh please, them don't wanna bees. Them a go tweet too much dog and catch fleas. Them don't want the honey, them only want the money. That's how me know say them boy they all a move funny.
Father God blessing, one more blessing. I don't the blessing.
Sunday, come on, let's go all the way up. Going all the way up. DJ Pretty Black, King Money, let's go. Yeah.
I am blessed. I am blessed. Make money, yes, I just the blessing. I just the blessing. Father God blessing.
Come on. I want you to stand up if you're feeling blessed. It's a Sunday. Come on, let's go. Yeah, New York, stand up.
Them can't stop me. I am blessed. I am blessed. Every day of my life I am blessed. When I wake up in the morning and I lay my head to rest, every day of my life I am blessed. Me say me praise God, make money, money haters, fun bad mind. God knows me love woman, me father him, that's why me man. And for them a try stop me fly past them straight. Money for them a wicked, so what them in the rate. You know them not be like a food from the plate, but I got don't want them to help with them straight. I am blessed every day of my life. I am blessed when I wake up in the morning and I lay my head to rest. Every day of my life I am blessed. God lets me up, He watch over me. So when the wicked rise, judgment feed them. With 10 years, me I make it. Someday I had to sit down, watch me a master.
Junk again. I'm drinking. I'm drinking.
Oh, Lord.
I'm drinking rum. I'm Red Bull. And you see me heart full. Them wanna get awful. Like them on the dance, I'll get grappled. And I'm rum. I'm Red Bull. Drink.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is how we doing it tonight at Holla at Me Radio, baby. DJ Pretty Blacks and the ones and twos. Let's get it cracking, baby. Let's go.
Here with a flask cranberry with ice in the glass. As I like you find me last. I me one a liquor for me and me one boss. Drink me jump that me endorse. After the blast then we move to the quad. Tell the bartender the bill restart. Coconut to me use wash off me heart. If you hide and drink then you must be. I'm drinking rum and Red Bull. And you see me heart full. I'll get grappled and I'm wrong. I'm Red Bull. And you see let me heart full. Much can you drink? Get awful like them on the dance. I'll get grappled. You know what I'm drinking. Well, woman, the way the time
cold, I wanna be keeping you warm. I got the right temperature for setting you from the storm. Hold on, girl, I got the right tactics to turn you on. And girl, I wanna be the papa, you can be the mom. Banana, but down in Jamaica we give it to you hot like a sauna. Well, woman, the way that all I wanna be keeping you warm. The right temperature will center you from the storm. Hold on, girl, I got the right tactics to turn you on. And girl, I wanna be the papa, you can be the mom. Let's go. Pump like stores and girl, you got the chest out, but you know we a shot, girl, you empress.
Major Pain, I see you in the building, baby. What up, sexy? Yeah.
We have the party because we got this out. And girl, if you want it, you have to contest out. All the life we need set speed and we can still this out. Well, woman, the way that time cold, I wanna be keeping you warm. I got the right temperature.
Sending out a lot of hugs and kisses to you, lady, young lady. What up?
I got the right
Yeah.
to turn you on.
Sorry to hear about your loss, though.
Wanna be the papa, you can be the mom. Girl, love some crazy.
Let's go. We're gonna try to get your vibes up tonight, baby. Let's get it cracking. Let's go.
Like you, I get shady, yo. Woman, don't play me now, cause I'm a flips and fuck not greedy, yo. My loving is the way to go. My loving is the way to go. Well, woman, the way this time cold, I wanna be keeping you warm. I got the right temperature to shelter you from the storm. Hold on, girl, I got the right tactics to turn you on. And girl, I wanna be the papa, you can be the mom. When you roll with a player like me, with a brother like me, girl, there is no other. No need to talk it right here, just park it right here, keep it undercover. Come in love how you fit in your blouse and your fat in your jeans, I'm a wild discover. Everything about you, baby girl, can you hear when me utter? Well, woman, the way the time cold, I wanna be keeping you warm. I got the right temperature to shelter you from the storm. Hold on, girl, I got the right tactics to turn you on. And girl, I wanna be the...
Ladies and gentlemen, we got one more minute. We're gonna keep it nice and tight. This is what it is, baby. Holla at me radio.
Hey.
Big Ed in the building. I see you, big dog. What up? What up?
That I don't need you in the morning, but I need you now. Yeah, I find you, I give you what you need. I know what you like. I feel it coming. Time is of the essence. I try to teach you, but I need some lessons. I need to give it all. I try to live, but I can't. I don't know why you're the one. Join me out of my mouth.
I want you to feel good with us. Come on, let's go.
You don't need no other body. Only you feel on my body. Only you feel on my body. You don't need no other body.
Say now me the mess up my mind, and I me the make you free up your mind. Say your body talk to me nice. Say now my love you didn't need for your life. Yeah, our love no be like. Yeah, we did together, yeah, day and night. Yeah, if I leave you go by. Yeah, if you leave I go stroking your body, baby. Loving your body, baby. As you're whining your body, baby. So crazy. Loving your body, baby. Girl, you want me to me.
Ladies and gentlemen, Holla at Me Radio. This is how we doing it tonight, baby. DJ Pretty Blacks on the ones and twos. I am King Money. Let's go, baby. We about to turn up. This is what it is, baby. Want y'all to log on with this topic right here. Love beyond the race. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Only you feel my body. You don't need no other body. Hey, baby. Everybody the same. No one loves you like that. No one wants you the same way.
The Blacks, we got one more. We gonna get it cracking, baby. Let's get it lit, baby.
I just wanna get you beside me. If I tell you, say I love you. My money, oh, baby.
You are my
30 billion for the account, yo. Versace and Gucci for your body, yo, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, last one. We building the vibes right now. This is the last one. Then we're gonna get to the topic. Talking about race, loving beyond the race, baby. Let's get it cracking. Let's go, baby.
My number one in tutu. Ibruku tutu. For your love it tutu. Say you do me juju. Cause I'm feeling the juju. Shake it to you, take it. I wanna dash it to you, take it. You can have it to you, take it. You know I got this in you, take it. I love you, I love you. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. There's nothing above you. There's nothing above you, above you, above you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Holla at Me Radio. This is how we doing it, baby. King Money definitely in the building. DJ Pretty Blacks and the ones and twos. This is how we doing it, baby. What up, what up?
My money, my body, now your own, oh baby. 30 billion for the account, yo. Yeah. Versace and Gucci for your body, oh baby. No do, gotta fun. No do.
He did a record with he did a record with what do you call that? Kodak Blacks. And
I got an idea.
yeah, and you know what it is, man.
Wait, so
I think
you,
he's I think he's
You
know
like
what
this artist? You a fan of this artist?
well, I can't say I'm a fan, but you know what I like about him.
Okay.
You know, I
talk to me.
like to call a spade a spade. I like the way how he is able to keep himself relevant. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's
Definitely.
an artist that
He get that. He definitely get that.
yeah he's an artist that you would think that would have been it for him.
Yeah.
he would have been
Yeah. He could
obsolete
have
from
been
the
out
game.
Yeah.
But guess what? He knows how to stay in
I
the game.
think like he definitely got a good team around him.
His team is lit.
It's safe to say that
Yeah, his team is
he's here.
his
and
new
he's here
team.
to stay. He's not someone that's gonna come around maybe for like a hit song. He's here to stay. He got a strong team.
And you know, to be quite honest, I can't say that he's talented. You know, I can't really say that he's talented.
I mean, after a
but
while, you gotta start saying
that he's talented.
He has some kind of talent.
Well,
That talent might not be in music.
I
but
can't
he
agree with the
definitely-
talent as far as, because what I call talent is a guy like Jay-Z. I call
Yeah.
that talent.
Yeah, but
I call a
Jay-Z.
guy like 50 Cent. I call him talented.
those are like
You know.
rappers. Those are MC. But this guy in particular has talent in drawing the people. He had talent. He's just a pure
He's a-
entertainer.
To be quite honest with you, the first time I saw him, and I saw him in a video, I said to Manny, I was like, yo, man, this boy's a star.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? The
Mm.
first time that I saw him,
nice.
due to his energy and his charisma, you know what I'm saying? And it's like nobody could take that away from him. He's a star. Regardless of what he do personally, the boy's a star.
He's definitely
You know what I'm saying?
a star. You know what I mean? Like no doubt about it. He definitely know how to draw that energy out of people and make it.
Make people want to look at him.
Yeah, make him the focus.
Yeah. I mean, right now I heard that Kodak Black got a mill just to do the song with him.
Woo.
You know, to be quite honest, I personally don't.
I mean,
I
who-
think it's a joke.
We might as well
To be
let the
quite
people
honest.
know we're talking about Tekashi
Yeah.
6ix9ine.
Yeah, I believe that they knew that, I think.
I mean, not everybody.
Okay.
you
So
know what I mean?
Tekashi 6ix9ine, that's the artist we talking about.
Yeah.
DJ Pretty Blacks is also saying that we got to give him some kind of credit for some kind of artistry, some kind of skill.
Yeah, I mean, if he
Yeah.
keeps coming back to back,
You know, listen, man.
he gotta know what he doing somewhere.
Of course.
All right.
Of course. I mean, to bounce back from something like that, you know, to be, you know, the criticism that he's gotten for the past, since he got out of prison, since he got locked up,
Yeah.
he's been getting a lot of criticism. And to be quite honest, man, for him to be able to do a record with Kodak Black and for it to be going the way it's going,
Yeah.
yo, man, you got to give him his props. He's a star.
Yeah. Nah, the kid definitely know how to draw the people, draw the attention, and that's the talent. You know what I mean? That's a talent. Anywhere you go, if you could just
Yeah.
have that charisma to just be so fluent how you communicate and people actually understand you. Because that's the thing when it comes to entertaining is you also have to be making sense with your craft. And that's what I think made the South, people like 50 Cent, even Jay-Z, most artists, you could relate to them when they rap, when they spit their bar, they make their song. You could relate to the song because not only do they have the talent to put rhymes together, but they can also tell a story and make it believable enough, and you understand it in the art form. So I think that's something that 6ix9ine has, and we probably don't want to give credit to, but he definitely has it where people understand him. Somewhere along the line, whether
Do people understand him?
even everybody understand him.
Listen,
Even
to
the
be quite
craziness, even if it's the craziness that we understand. We understand
only-
something about this guy that's like,
The only thing I see is that he's an entertainer. He's a great entertainer.
and you understand that. And you
I
also
don't understand that.
You don't understand, Like
You,
this
you know,
guy.
you know what's crazy. You know
Yeah.
what's crazy. You know when with certain people, you try not to associate with them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even if you do relate in some way, you don't want to say, "Yo, I
Yeah.
relate. I can relate."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just realized that
he's
about myself. You know what I'm saying? I want to be like,
Exactly.
no.
That's what I said.
I'm not.
We don't-
I don't associate.
We don't want to give him credit for it.
Right.
But he really, you understand him. It's
He's
like
an
when you
entertainer,
see
man.
6ix9ine,
Yeah.
you see somebody in your life where you's like, he's the bigger version of that. He's that personality. He's like the mega star of that personality. And especially coming from New York, I think us New Yorkers understand 6ix9ine more than anything because we do, that personality is amongst us. So it's like you just understand what he's trying to do. You understand where he's trying to go. You understand his endpoint in the game. You understand how far he's willing to go. Like you just understand that character, and you like, all right, that's 6ix9ine.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about I'm not too sure who paid Kodak Blacks, but Kodak Blacks, he got paid $1 million.
And it's Kodak Black, not Blacks.
Okay, I'm accustomed to saying
See, now
Blacks.
I don't want to relate. You got me not want to relate to Kodak now.
Oh, sure. What's the problem with that though? He's a chill cat.
Yeah, nah, but there's a lot of people, I mean, on the internet. Kodak Black cool, you know what I mean? He a cool cat, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
he made a smart business move, even though
which was what?
Doing the record.
Oh, with 6ix9ine. Yeah,
that's
definitely.
Most people advance money. For their whole career.
Yeah.
But if we really want to look at it, does it hurt him more in the future? Is he gonna lose more than $1 million dealing with doing a song with 6ix9ine?
I don't think so.
Man,
the boy is popping, man. Kodak Black is popping. Kodak Black, his fans, his fan base, they rock with him.
You had seen it. Like they was really angry at him.
Yeah, but guess what? They ain't going nowhere.
Because Kodak Black, he's in that age group where they could turn around and still got people like Little Durk and all of these guys that's like, oh yeah.
Oh, to take his place?
Not even so much take his place. They already saying, oh, F 6ix9ine, F snitching, these guys is rat. I don't trust them. I ain't gonna do no record with them.
Yeah, but
so if Kodak Black is do the record, you know how fans are, they fibble. They could be like, oh, okay, if nobody says wrong, then it's not wrong. But if Little Durk is saying it's wrong.
Who's Little Durk?
Little Durk is a big artist. He just did a record. All my life, they've been trying to hold me down.
Okay, I heard it.
It's a new record with J. Cole. Yeah, Lil Durk, he doing this thing right now.
Is he
hot right now? He got a record.
Okay.
I mean, probably one of the hottest record in the summer. It just take a little time for it to really heat up because it's a positive record.
Yeah, I mean, me personally, man, I think Kodak Black is a better artist. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Little Durk. I mean, he's a.
I like Kodak Black. But as a DJ, I can't really say who's the better artist because they both serve their purpose.
Okay.
Kodak Black is definitely. Kodak Black is smart. One thing about Kodak Black that I like, he's definitely smarter than he appears to be. And most people appear to be smarter, than they actually are.
Right. And a genius.
Yeah.
A genius is able to make you think that they're stupid.
Yeah.
A genius don't want you to think that they're a genius.
Yeah.
They want you to think that they're dumb.
Yeah.
That's the art of war. You understand?
Yeah.
I don't want you to think that I could go to my highest level. Yeah. So Kodak Black he's in the art form.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah. Nah, shout out to Kodak Black.
Shout out facts.
You know what I mean? Like me personally, I say, you do what you gotta do. Like tomorrow's not promised. That money was offered today. You did it. And at the end of the day, let's be real.
Did you hear the record?
Yeah,
sorry to cut you off. Did you hear the record?
I didn't hear everything. I heard the snippet on Instagram.
Okay. But do me a favor. When you get a chance, I want you to play it.
God.
You know what I'm
All
saying?
right, Kings we Christ.
Yeah,
I got
yeah,
you.
100%. I want to hear the record.
but what
I
I
want to
wanna-
analyze it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, what I wanted to also add
Yeah.
to the convo was, at the end of the day, Kodak even said it in a song. It's not like they are doing a record. I mean, it's not like they're doing something where it's illegal and he's doing an illegal activity with someone that they say might tell on him. He's not doing nothing illegal with 6ix9ine. So
Right.
why should he be worried? Or why should he, if it's like right now, you go into a 7-Eleven and the guy standing at the clerk, the cashier that's a guy, you heard that, oh, he got into a situation in his past and he had to tell on someone. Does that mean now you're not gonna want the guy to ring up your drink or your coffee because y'all doing a business transaction? It's like,
Yeah. Well,
you know what I mean? Like you kind of,
it's all ignorance, man.
it's
And to
very
be
ignorant.
and to be quite honest with you, art is about being yourself.
Yeah,
And so if there's
Yeah.
any artists out there that say that, oh no, I will never do a track with 6ix9ine,
he's not fully.
he's not an
Yeah,
artist.
he's not fully experiencing the artist, the
Yeah.
experience of an artist.
Let me tell you something, man. I saw Kodak Black one time. He walked in the radio station. He had a black thing over his head.
Yeah,
Now this is before they have the
Yeah.
masks and
Yeah.
all of that.
before COVID.
This is way before that. And he carried the interview that way.
yeah, I remember.
And people were thinking that, what the hell is wrong with this
Yeah.
guy?
Yeah,
And to
Fast
me,
forward.
I looked at him like he's an artist.
yeah.
Now, how many kids are doing the same thing?
Fast forward, it's like he was on to something.
Yeah, exactly. So this is what I call art. You know what I'm saying? And when you're dealing with an artist, when an artist is able to express themselves, you call them an artist, and you don't have a choice but to respect their craft,
Facts.
because that's what it is,
Facts,
craft.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a big
So shout out to Kodak Black,
shout
and,
out to Kodak.
shout out to your man 6ix9ine. You know what I mean? It's nah. At the end of the day, he's an artist.
yeah.
And for me, to listen to an artist is because I think his music is good. You know what I mean? So I definitely, when you get a chance, definitely cue that up and let the people hear it. If y'all haven't heard it, ladies and gentlemen, DJ Pretty Black's gonna let y'all hear the record because I heard the record is crazy. It's actually going viral, especially the fact of the controversy that's around it. I'm not too sure if the record is as good as they're making it out to be.
Who told
or-
you it was crazy?
I heard it's good. I heard it's fire.
No, I understand. I just wanted to know, like,
Nah, well, that's how I heard about it. I didn't hear it, but I just heard that it was fire.
okay, because I haven't really got the feedback like that yet.
Yeah, nah, you know, a lot of my young boys who's out there and they in the streets, they doing their thing. Shout out to all my peoples out there. What up? You know,
Shout out to
Big
y'all.
Pat, what up?
Shout
The
out, shout
gangster,
out.
back of the class. I see you, big dog. What up? You know, the regulator. What up? You know, all my peoples, man. So they put me on the game. They let me know what time it is. I'm not really in the loop like that. Well, not to say I'm out of the loop, but you know, they keep me up to speed. You know what I mean?
That's what's up.
All right. So basically, whenever you get a chance, you could pull that up. But basically, what I want to say is, I want to talk about this topic, man. What's your thoughts about dating outside of your race? You know, you're from Nigeria.
Yeah.
A lot of beautiful ladies in Nigeria. The curvatures are spectacular.
Yeah.
Very healthy.
Yeah.
I must say, I'd like to get a pretty bomb for that. Yeah, their curvature is just spectacular. So I want to know what's your thoughts about dating out of your race. Now, obviously, we are the minority. Would you date a majority, so-called majority? Because I believe minority is becoming the majority right now.
Facts,
But
facts.
we're not really going that route right now. So let me ask you a question. The question is, would you date? And I'm gonna let's keep it specific.
Yeah.
Would you date a Caucasian young lady?
Okay.
And if you would, tell me why you would, and if you would not, tell me why you would not.
Okay. I mean, I definitely would. You know, I don't have.
Okay.
I don't have a problem with it because I grew up in a multicultural type. You know what I mean? School, neighborhood, Valley Stream. So like I never really had a problem with it. I've never.
How is it over there, Valley Stream? I mean, it's pretty mixed.
It's mixed now.
Yeah.
Now, but the
Yeah.
early 2000s when I was in school,
Yeah, straight.
it was becoming mixed.
African American.
Yeah, no, it was a lot of white.
Oh, it was.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
straight white people.
So, okay, so you dated a few white girls.
Yeah, in a sense.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I guess.
Now let me ask you a question. Obviously you dated black girls as well, right?
Yeah,
You've dated your African queens as well, right?
yeah.
Okay, so I mean, all ladies are queen though, but
Yeah.
let's talk about the difference. You know what I mean? I want to know from you, from your
Okay.
experience.
Okay.
Number one, which was better?
can't
Let's
say-
keep it 100 though. Let's keep it 100.
No, but
Ladies
I'm
and
not
gentlemen.
even. I don't think I qualify to really talk about who's
Okay.
better because I was so young when I was dealing with the white girls and all of that.
So do you still deal with them now or no?
Now that's what I'm saying. Like it was more like when I was young and I was
When you
in
was
school.
young.
Yeah,
Okay.
because we was in the same environment and
All right.
it's
So
like as we got older, like it's just like environment changes.
got you. I
But
respect
I don't,
it.
I don't have nothing against it. You know what I mean? Like if it comes up with a situation where maybe I'm talking to a girl, that happens to be white, and we have a great convo.
And when I say white, it could be any nationality. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Yeah.
no, I don't have a problem with it.
Okay, cool. That's what it is. So, ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned. This is Holla at Me Radio. This is how we doing it, baby. We talking about love outside the race. I definitely appreciate y'all comments. If y'all have comments about it, definitely throw it in the box. Let us know. It's gonna be something we're gonna definitely talk about on TikTok as well. We're gonna get some comments on that on TikTok, and we're gonna ride with it and see if we could get some new viewpoints on this one.
Facts.
So, ladies and gentlemen, here's the topic. So, the topic is it okay to love outside your race? Is it better to love outside your race? Is it worse to love outside your race? So,
What do you feel about it? Which one
I mean-
do you feel is better?
I mean, you know what it is. I hate, the reason why I'm not going to really go really personal on it is because it's going to be sounding textbook. It's going to sound corny. You know what I'm saying? I think that it really depends on that individual.
Okay.
And to be quite
Yeah.
honest, it's too textbook. That's
Yeah.
what everybody expects to
yeah,
hear.
yeah.
So I'm not even going to go on my personal.
Everyone is unique.
Right, exactly.
So
But I definitely wanted to talk about this topic only because there's a lot of people that feels different. So here we got Major Payne say she actually married outside of her race, and oh man, so that dude, I guess her ex-husband.
Black.
Oh God, so he make us look bad.
Or maybe he could have
I
been
think
white.
he was. Oh, he might have been white. I'm not too sure. She
She
never said that. She never said his race.
She's
okay.
Hispanic, right? Hispanic, right?
Yeah. I think
So
yeah.
he could have been Caucasian or black.
Okay. Yeah. Major Payne. Definitely let us know what was the race of your ex. Because I hope he wasn't black. To be honest with you. Oh damn.
He was
He
black.
yeah.
Oh man, come on, brothers. We gotta do better, man. We gotta do better.
Damn. All right.
Can't be doing Major Payne like that. She's a lovely woman.
Word. She's an empress.
Shout out to Major Pain.
Yeah, big time, big time. That's what it is. All right, so let's get to it. Right now we're gonna get to the top five qualities that you would say that reasons on why you should date outside of your race.
Okay.
So we definitely gonna get to top five.
Okay.
Angie from Cali is saying Hispanics are black. You know,
Ooh.
Hispanic and black are one, basically.
Ooh.
You know, so let's get to number five. Number five is definitely textbook. I really don't like it, but let's get to it anyway. This is the top five reasons of why you should date outside of your race.
Okay.
So we got love knows no boundaries. So at the core,
I like that.
love surpasses racial boundaries.
Okay.
Choosing a partner based on compatibility, shared values, genuine connection rather than race can lead to a deeper and more fulfilled relationship. Very textbook.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna
Playing it safe.
yeah, it's so textbook. I'm gonna move on. Let's get to number four.
Okay.
Number four is increased diversity. So interracial
Interracial.
relationship. Okay, it's that's one of those tongue twisters for me, I guess. I'm not gonna try to repeat it. So let's let's keep it going. Contribute to a more diverse and inclusive society.
Okay.
They enrich communities by creating blend family, fostering multicultural experience, and promoting a sense of unity among different race groups. Okay, I kind of like that one. What I realize is, you know, when we come together, we tend to stand really, really strong.
Yeah.
And a lot of times, there's a lot of race that like to exclude themselves from different races, and what happens is they stand kind of short. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So united we stand, divided we fall. And I think that Major Payne also said that there's some mixed babies that are very beautiful. Okay, I agree.
Yeah.
So let's go with number three. Number three is personal growth. Okay, so personal growth, they're saying that dating someone from a different race can lead to personal growth and self-discovery. It offers an opportunity to confront bias and actually get to understand one another and develop empathy and tolerance. Okay, that makes sense. You understand? Because if you're dating outside your race and you come to find out different things about different races, it makes a hell of a difference to when you actually get to know that particular race, because you get to know them on an intimate level. It's different.
Yeah, you start to really understand the culture, and that's the thing with culture is sometimes it can look like kind of crazy when you're looking at it from the outside in, but once you really get someone that's inside the culture show you the
Yeah.
culture, and most of the time, 9 out of 10 times, it makes a lot of sense to the person after.
Yeah, because what I realized, man, with some nationalities, it's so different. You know what I'm saying? Their viewpoint is so different. I give you an example. Shout out to Help Me, by the way. He's in Egypt right now. You know, that's my dog. His mentality is so different. You know what I'm saying? It's different in a way that, like, they say it's okay to have up to 5 wives, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you know what I mean? But here's the thing, it's crazy. The reason why I say it's crazy is because to him, yeah, he'll mess around with females,
Yeah.
you know, but he preferred to just go get married, have his wife, and if he need another wife, have a second wife, and just keep it simple like that. He was never into X amount of chicks while he's young. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which he's still young. He just he's
He
about
already
25. But in his head, it's all about
Yeah.
his wife. He
already
want to get
thinking-
married.
Yeah, he already thinking like the long term goal.
Yeah, and for me, I think that the five wives is it's cool. It's very interesting.
I mean,
But
it's a lot of work.
That's the thing. It's a lot of work. But I find it to be strange that a young man don't want to mess with various women. You know what I'm saying? To me, it's like it's unheard of. I can't understand it.
I mean, it's just like the way he was raised. His environment.
Right, exactly. And
It's
that's
all
the
about-
norm for them.
Yeah, it's all about what attracted him as a youngin, what he saw as what he was fascinated by as a youngin. He was fascinated by the people from his culture, the way they live. Then everything else that's going on around him is not really gonna affect him as much as the things that he saw growing up that really, attracted him. So
Right. So, the thing about it is like, how do you, I think that with when it comes down to having a woman or dating outside of your race,
yeah,
you're definitely able to get a broader perspective of life. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And you know what I'm saying? It's one of those things to where he don't see himself dating anybody else out of his race, only because I think the five wives is I think it's an important thing for him.
yeah. And
And-
it's simple for him.
Right.
Sometimes when you have your way, the way that your culture do things, it's easier for you because you don't want to have to explain. Like you just saying now, you don't have to explain why you do what you do to certain people because it's almost like the wives is gonna understand. If anything, they
Right,
gonna
right.
prepare that table for you.
Right. I mean, American, not to say necessarily only American, but a young lady from this part of the country, from this part of the world,
Yeah,
that's going to be unacceptable.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So totally
Wives.
understood. Major Payne is saying that the upbringing and the example that he see at home, that's what it is. He see it at home, so I guess
Yeah.
that's what he get comfortable with. And I feel that I just, for me, it's strange, and for me, this is where your personal growth is. I agree with number 3 because something like this definitely it's gonna give you a chance to grow. You're not gonna have a chance but to grow.
Yeah.
Because now you got an individual, young lady or young man that's you're dating, and that's their belief and that's where they stand, and it's like, what do? You just get to know it and get to respect it. Angie from Cali is saying that she would never date outside her race because she's not sexually attracted to outside of her race. Okay, I respect it. She thinks that there's some sexy Italian men. Okay, but she just haven't crossed that bridge. She can't cross the bridge. Okay, totally understood. So that's where that personal growth actually comes in, because I guess when she cross over to those Italian men, she'll probably grow a little bit, and I don't know, So let's get to number 2. Number 2 is actually saying it's breaking the stereotype. So interracial relationship challenge societal stereotype and promote inclusivity by embracing love beyond race. individuals have the power to dismantle prejudice and bridge the gap between communities. Totally understood. Totally understood.
Nice, nice.
Yeah. So, what's your thoughts about that, Pretty Blacks?
Yeah, I mean that's what it is.
Stereotype. Is there any race that you would say that you have a stereotype against?
Against?
Well, let's not say against, whether good or bad. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, I give you an example. I'm born in Jamaica. I came to America at about 13, 14, right?
Yeah.
And the stereotype that people have with Jamaicans is to say that, you know, Jamaicans love a lot of women.
Yeah.
Jamaican men, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I mean, I guess I kind of fit in the stereotype, you know what I'm saying? Especially back in the days, because that was my thing. That was my drug, you know what I'm saying? That was my addiction. So at you know, at any given point, okay, that was the stereo. People have that stereotype, and at that point, I fit into that stereotype.
Yeah.
Is there any stereotype you have with women? And might I say, when it comes down to, is there any particular group of women that you would not date?
Not date?
Yeah, not date.
Nah, I don't think there's a group of women that I would not date to really, if when I really think about it, because the way I grew up, like I grew up right here in Valley Stream, where everything was really, really multicultural.
Okay, got you.
So you know, just the way I grew up, it'd probably be more, if anything, religious reasons more than anything for me, more than
Okay. What type of religion you would not date?
It's not that I won't date, but I know that I'm in for something different.
What type of religion is that?
Probably the Muslims.
Muslims?
I haven't been. Most people think
Why?
because I haven't been exposed to it.
Okay.
So I don't really know how it is for them to pray that many times, and for them to be at the mosque or praying at certain.
How many
times.
times a year do you pray?
I pray?
Yeah, once a year maybe.
Nah,
Okay.
I
About
pray.
twice.
I pray.
How often though?
I pray maybe.
I'm putting them on the spot, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I'm
maybe
gonna
50
take
to
them
20 times.
50
where
to 20
I
times a
do-
year.
Where I do the verbal prayer, where everybody pray the way they pray. But
Oh,
every
oh.
day I pray through meditation.
Okay, I feel you. Just put you on the spot, my brother. You know, it's all love. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
Yeah, but it's real. You know, and I agree with that. Through meditation, it's
Definitely. That's how I, get my point across, and that's how I talk to God.
that's what it is. I respect it 100%. Big Ed in the building.
Shout out to Ed.
Yeah. So I told you Ed is doing 1,300 push-ups
Yeah.
daily now.
I heard.
Yeah. So he's a beast. Just to put that out there. So number two definitely was breaking the stereotype. Let's get to number one. Number one is actually cultural exchange.
Okay.
So we got about 5 minutes. And ladies and gentlemen, our next five is gonna be the reason not to date outside the reason why you should date inside the race.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So these top five is actually reasons on why you should date outside the race.
Okay.
And the next top is going to be why you should date inside the race. So let's get to number one. Number one is cultural exchanges. Dating someone from a different race allows a rich exchange of cultural traditions and perspectives. It actually opens the door to learn about new customs, language, traditions, fostering personal growth, and seeing a worldwide view. So, Pretty Blacks, your culture is a little different as well to me. You know what I'm saying? me personally, I've never dated a woman from Nigeria.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And the fact that, you know, I believe it's similar to the Muslim religion, because in your customs, the guy is able to date many women
Yeah.
as long as he could take care of them, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. No, that's a fact.
Okay, so so the woman that's in your culture, they're accustomed to that.
Yeah.
That's something that they okay with.
Yeah. I mean, it's more like, I feel like it's more like a religious thing over there in Nigeria. Like the Muslims, they does it. Christians, they don't do it. I don't believe at all. But it's more like a religious thing over there in like culture. You know what I mean? It's more,
Okay.
It can happen in any culture, but it's just more religious than anything.
All right, all right. So basically, if you were to say the safer route to take when it comes to dating, would you say it's safer to date inside your race or outside your race? I mean, me personally, I think to date inside your race is just safer. Is the safest route to safest way to go.
I mean,
You know,
it just,
what's your thoughts as far as safest? What's the safest route?
it's
for you to
not
take?
really no safe route. I mean, it's on
Okay.
the individual. You just gotta hope that you find somebody that's caring and loving and really have your best interest in heart, because it doesn't matter. You know, you could date somebody from overseas because you come from a country from overseas, and then they get here and they have other agendas, and now they giving you hell. You know, so
Oh, that's true. That's true. I've known a friend of mine. He brought a lady over,
yeah.
and from DR actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He brought her from DR, brought her here because while she was in DR, he was, you know, it was good. You know, they were talking on a regular basis. He go visit her,
Yeah.
and it was cool. But once she got over here and got a taste of the lifestyle,
Yeah.
things kind of changed.
Mm.
You know, and you know, she changed up according to him.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's the one who changed up, because he probably was selling her a picture
Yeah.
that
yeah,
really
a
wasn't
dream.
reality.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And now when she come, now she's seeing something totally different. So
Yeah.
you know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's something that happened on a regular basis, man.
Fact.
DR is a hot spot, but right now, Pretty Blacks, we about to get ready for commercial. When we come back, we're gonna get into a little music right now, and when we get back, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna get back to the topic. We're gonna talk about some of the things why you should remain in your race. You know what I'm saying? So DJ Pretty Blacks, if you can, get us going with a little music. And ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back in a few minutes. Music is gonna be popping. DJ Pretty Blacks definitely in the building. This is what it is. He's definitely on the ones and twos, ladies and gentlemen. So let's go, let's get it cracking.
I see the kids them in the street, all the big man them a practice the beat. All the old pass and talk with him and make them do it and see the ball. Everybody jump to the bombs, to the bombs. Everybody fear to the willy bombs, to the bombs, to the bombs. Everybody fear to the bombs, to the bombs, to the bombs. Everybody fear to the willy bombs, to the bombs, willy bombs. Everybody fear to the willy bombs. All right, swing your hand them, go like a man, and then double out and bar. Look left, look right, swing your hand like a man, and then double out and bar. Who did it like the dancing god, and then double out and bar. Walk with it, make up your face like you get robbed, and then double out and bar. All right, stop. Make a pose, take a sip, shake your foot, start to the dip, back in it. Everybody sit step out and dip. it, walking it. Everybody fear do the walking it, walking it. Everybody fear do walking it, walking it, walking it, walking it, walking it. So when them a say, dance will never die. Out and dance somebody bad, it a get intensified. I see the kids them in the street, all the big man them a practice the beat. All you want to pass and talk within a bed, like you dancing in a everybody jump. Do the bombs, do the bombs. Everybody fear do the willy bombs. Do the bombs, do the bombs. Everybody fear do the bombs. Do the bombs, do the bombs. Everybody fear do the willy bombs. Do the bombs, willy bombs. Everybody fear do the willy bombs. Like the street, you know what glass it is. On the wall, every day bad man and police. And the shot of them do the willy bombs out of heat. One guy in a party and a hold the beat. Maria getting groove on, running the streets. And he must come away the way he wants to see. Made up, you know, sister, sister, I do it. They in the van and willy bombs, not a guinea breed. We hold on them like giraffe and a beat. Left crown, now we need to the beat. And the pit of them a willy bombs can't get released. This one is a masterpiece. Cheers! So when them a say, dance will never die. Out and back, somebody bad, it a get intensified. I see the kids them in the street, all the big man them a practice the beat. All you about the pass and call within a bed, like you dancing in a everybody jump. Do the bombs, do the bombs. Everybody fear do the willy bombs. Do the bombs, do the bombs. Everybody fear do the bombs. Do the bombs, do the bombs. Everybody fear do the willy bombs. Do the bombs, willy bombs. Everybody fear do the willy bombs. Alright, trigger on them, go like your man. Then they double out and back. Look left, look right, trigger on like your man. Then they double out and back. Do the like the dancing god. Then they double out and back. Really, make up your face like you get robbed. Then they double out and back. Alright, stop. Make a pose, take a sip, shake your foot, start to the dip, walking it. Everybody 50 pounds and dip, walking it. Everybody fear to the walking it, walking it. Everybody fear to walking it, walking it, walking it, walking it, walking it. So when them a say, dance will never die. Out and dance somebody bad, it a get intensified. I see the kids them in the street, all the big man them a practice the beat.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is how we doing it tonight, baby. DJ Pretty Blacks on the ones and twos. Holla at me radio. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's get it cracking, baby. Yeah. That's how we doing it. That's how we doing it, ladies and gentlemen. This is how it is. This is how it is. We are definitely in the building. Let's go. Let's go.
Everybody
This is real when I shaggy with a combination with youngest. Flip this one on your music like this.
Ladies and gentlemen, we call this Caribbean Sunday. This is how we doing it tonight, baby. And I must say, I just want to add one more thing. Ladies and gentlemen, we definitely working. We working in the background. We getting things together. Things is definitely real. Let's get it cracking. DJ Pretty Blacks and the ones and twos. Let's get it cracking, baby.
Girl, you're my friend and I'm it. Let's go, Caribbean Sunday. We still turning up. We still going all the way up. Let's go.
still young, but who's gonna have your back when it's all done? It's all good when you little out there fun. Can't be a fool, son. What about the long run? Looking back, shorty always a mention. Say me not giving her much attention. She was there through my incarceration. I wanna show the nation my appreciation.
Ladies and gentlemen, we talking about races. We talking about races, different races. Which race do you rather love? Which race do you rather stay away from? If she an angel, she an angel. It's real. Let's go, baby. Let's get it cracking. Let's go.
You're a queen and that's how you should be treated.
All the Empress out there, what up?
The loving that you needed.
Yeah.
You would have left but a call and you needed. Begged and pleaded.
Mission completed. Yeah.
And I said that I need this big program.
Absolute battleship in the building. What up, big dog?
Why for you is so strong. Been together so long and this will never be wrong.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is how we doing it. Holla at me radio. DJ Pretty Blacks on the ones and twos. Let's go, baby. Let's go, let's go. We're talking about that love. We're talking about love from different races. Come on, let's go, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, when it's real, it's real. Come on, rock with us, baby.
And this is my job. So true love, the comfort is hard to find. No pretense, no wasting my time. A virtuous woman is really hard to find. I'm telling you, lady, I'm perfect woman, not looking for impossibility. Someone who is always there to hold me. Show me you care up front and boldly. Don't shun my feelings, all the positive meanings. From the morning, noon, all seasons. I wanna be loved.
Ladies and gentlemen, we just want to love you. This is why we here, baby. Yeah. Talking about that realness. We talking about that realness. Let's go, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, we slowing it down. We slowing it down. We got a couple minutes, then we're gonna get back to the topic. Let's go. We talking about that love, baby.
Let's get together and feel
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we talking about, do you want to date outside of your race? Is it better outside or is it better to stay inside? Ladies and gentlemen, we stay outside. What up?
Let's get together and feel alright.
Let's go, let's go, let's pick it up, baby. Yeah. Holla at me radio, DJ Pretty Blacks on the ones and twos. Why not?
In the streets is getting tonight. And we don't feel like it's so cold. That's it for food from a pot. They're doing it to the full that gap. In the streets is getting tonight. And the youths them I get so cold. Searching for food from a pot. But they do anything to fill that gap. As generation comes and grows.
Absolute Battleship, I see you out there, big boy. What up?
It's what you reap, it's what you sow. Deal them all the life and the future, so when that's then you know. If education is the key, now tell me why the big guys are making so expensive for we. Give them the key, or set them free. In the streets it's getting hot, and the youths them I get so cold.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's hollaatme.com, hollaatmeradio.com. Want y'all to check out the website. That's where we will be making a lot of new announcements. Obviously, along with here as well. But keep up to date, hollaatmeradio.com. Come on, let's get it cracking, baby. Yeah.
Let's go, let's turn it up. I'll have you radio show. Yeah, this DJ Pretty Black, they make money. Let's go.
I'm on the go, yeah. Tell me what coming up on the show, yeah. I'm so special, I'm so special, so special, so special. That's why I'm sharp with the 45 special.
Let's go, let's go. If you think your special race is blacks,
I'm so special.
talk to them. Talk to Pretty Blacks. If your special race is Mexican, yeah, talk to Major Payne. Let's go, baby. Rock with us.
Help poor people with them bed from the SSC, don't you have to go dead from that seat. Now them are some mark.
Where my Jamaicans at? Y'all out there, what?
Walk to that, you see. Them lock me down, man, we can't forget. God, you over did a guide, my son, I'm so special.
My Colombians, what up?
So special, so special. That's why I'm strapped to the 45 special. You are pretty, we tell them they want to get that special. But I'm so special. I'm so special, so special, so special. Tell them you don't fear two-face expression. Like no, dirty mouth can't chase nor death all the same things.
They are buried. Call me from the other day.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're just bouncing, we bouncing along. We got a couple minutes and we're gonna get to the topic. Let's go, let's go.
She said the
To get the wicked inside. I need a 1, 2, 3, hurry man. I wanna do it all the time until the fan. I thought back in time, cause it feels like a man. I wanted to get the wicked inside. I need a 1, 2, 3, hurry man. I wanna do it who would do me in his fan. I thought back in time, cause it feels like a man.
if you love it, alert me one time. Alert me if you want the wickedest wine. I know it's been a while, but baby, never mind. Tonight, me, I give you the whole line. Satisfaction, and every girl dream.
Ladies and gentlemen, we were talking about that track. DJ Pretty Blacks is about to drop it. Listen, and then we're gonna get back to it, baby. I want to hear your opinion on it. Let's go, baby. Let's turn it up. Let's turn it up. This is Tekashi and Kodak Black. What up? What up? What up? New record. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, you want railroad? I got this Nike on my image, sweetie, baby. You got hit on nigga, don't think that he's real. I hit your pockets, I'm the biggie, I don't fail.
Let's go. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. This is what it is, baby. DJ Pretty Blacks in the building. What up?
stupid nigga heard was rah, rah, rah.
Let's go.
Block to the top, make it pop. See the cops, nigga, shh, don't make it hot. Red dot, green dot, put it on nigga top. Red light, green light, we always on go, nigga.
Oh God, ladies and gentlemen, we gotta pull that back, pull it back, pretty back. This is what I'm talking about. Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, DJ Pretty Blacks on the ones and twos. Listen. If it's real, it's real. We call it spade a spade.
DJ Pretty Blacks.
Ladies and gentlemen, new track. Get used to it.
Oh, you want rare? I got this Nike on my AB's with it, babe. You got hit up, nigga, don't think that it's real. I hit your pocket, dump the biggie out the bed. Oh, yeah. Hit him out the bed.
Ladies and gentlemen, I just want y'all to listen to this and tell me what you think about it. Let's go.
The Don Dada, boom, boom, shakalaka, me this big chopper. Down to the pros, make it clap, walk, all that stupid nigga heard was rah, rah, rah. Get the drop in the block, get the chop, make it pop. If you see the cops, nigga, shh, don't make it hot. Red dot, green dot, put it on nigga top. Red light, green light, we always on go, nigga. Ain't with a pole, nigga, even a parole, nigga. Shorty set the low, then we show up at the door, nigga. Bad bitch, shook me up, suck a nigga soul, nigga. She just tell me she a bitch when I just hit her.
Oh, you want rare? I got this Nike on my AB's with it, babe. You got hit up, nigga, don't think that it's real. I hit your pocket, dump the biggie out the bed. Oh, yeah.
Nigga, how you lose your bitch to a snitch? I'm a one-man army, I ain't never need a quit. Say, I done came a long way from the bricks. I don't give a fuck, I'm making $1 million plays with this shit. Shit, ain't like we about to get a lick. We going in on the verse, we ain't going in on the bricks. Nigga, we talking what you do and some shit. And ain't no telling that was you, what you niggas would've did. I gotta eat and missing vendors with the street. Come my little girlfriend and be one of the free men sound sweet. I gotta eat and missing vendors with the street. Come my little girlfriend and be one of the free men sound sweet.
Oh, you said so? Oh, you want rare? I got this Nike on my AB's with it, babe. You got hit up, nigga, don't think that it's real. I hit your pocket, dump the biggie out the bed. Oh, yeah. Hit him out the bed. Hit him out the bed. Hit him out the bed.
Ando ready pa' romperte. Échate pa' allá que la presión está caliente. De mi barrio yo partí un par de dientes. Hablan de mi...
Come on, let's get back to regular programming. Caribbean Sunday, come on, let's go. It's the Holiday Radio Show. Yeah, y'all know what we do, DJ Pretty Blacks, King Money, let's go!
Sean ready for the thumping. Fresh like Portland, eh? Movie just cast at the Portland, eh?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is what it is, baby. This is how we do it. Holla at me radio. Come on, rock with us, baby.
Like the punch them, I never feel like feeling friend. Some see that pull up the yen. Warnings, paint on, change your back. You need to change something different. One that's when you see the text. The all-time God.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is how we doing it tonight. Holla at me radio. Come on, let's get it cracking, baby. DJ Pretty Blacks on ones and twos. This is how we doing it, baby. What up?
Stunting. Them gals so sweet like pumpkin. True Kyle them tick like dumpling. Kyle them tick like dumpling. Couple gyal link up, say them on it. Couple keys, couple Tash, couple Janet in there.
Where the Janet's at? Come on, rock with us, baby.
Style too sick.
Vomit.
Now board it fresh like Portland, bitch. Bullshit car for
Ladies and gentlemen, this is how we doing it. Last one. We trying to build that vibe, baby. Build a vibe. What up?
Tell them it's a nothing no more, so. And you never really show them also with your turn leg. Tell them it's a nothing no more, so. No girl never kiss him after she don't give you head. Tell them it's a nothing no more, so. Well, in the bedroom and a woman should have gone to rest. So fire upon the people where they with the same sex. No matter how you honey and no matter how you desk. No girl not for use your copy as a cortex.
Ladies and gentlemen, big up where you come from. Let's go, baby. We multicultural. Where my Nigerians at? Come on, stand up, baby.
Yourself from the flesh, tell them it's a nothing of also. And when your boss are full of got it full of copper and lead, tell them it's a nothing of also.
Where my Bajans at? Where y'all at?
Tell them it's a nothing of also. And them never go to teach you no gang and pledge. Tell them it's a nothing of also. But when you never inform, make no place on your way. Your friend them a beg when you want to death. You know we start to chat to keep the tongue red. So when your boss is up in the Babylon flip, you have your one of mine and you're not quick to follow.
ladies and gentlemen, we definitely live on YouTube. This is how we doing it tonight, baby. Caribbean Sunday. Come on, rock with us, baby.
From where you're born and bred, you have a ganja man and you wanna procreate. Tell them nothing no go so. You never buy a bag of Cersei and think I don't spread. Tell them it's a nothing no go so. And you no smoke with the joke and pick it out of your head. Tell them it's a nothing no go so. And you respect prosperity and not disrespect. Tell them it's a
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how we doing it tonight, baby. We call this Caribbean Sunday. Rock with us, rock with us, rock with us, rock with us. DJ Pretty Blacks definitely on the ones and twos. Pretty Blacks, I got a question, man. Right now, I heard the track. I want to know your opinion on the track, your honest opinion.
I mean,
listen, man. Keep it 100. I call this artistry. I think. Let me hear you. Let me hear what you think first.
Personally, because
personally, yeah. I want to hear your opinion.
Like I got the ear for the music,
yeah,
and all of that, and I'm gonna give my honest opinion. I definitely feel like Kodak Black was as real as he possibly could have been on the record, because he kind of explained why he did the record in the record.
Facts.
It wasn't a hip hop record. You know what I mean? It had hip hop song, hip hop beat. You know what I mean?
So what was it? Rock? It was a rock record.
Nah, it was Latin. Like it was the hook was a Latin artist, I believe.
I mean, the hook was fire. The verses were fire.
The record was fire, but it wasn't hitting.
Tekashi. It wasn't
hitting.
You tell me one of what's that artist's name you said? I don't even know who he is. But anyway, you tell me one track that artist have that's as hard as this. I'm talking hard.
Ooh.
This joint was hard.
Who you talking about?
Yeah, I don't know this guy's name. Whatever his name is.
You gotta let me know who you comparing him to.
I'm comparing him to everybody out there.
I think this record was well done, well produced.
That's what I'm saying.
It sounded very, very good, very, very clear, but it wasn't hitting.
It was hitting, man. Did you hear your boy 6ix9ine came out with his verse? He came out hard.
It wasn't
Kodak Black, he came through and he dropped his joint. And it was nuts. I thought
Black
it was
said, how you let a snitch take your beat?
Yeah.
What he talking about?
No, because
Tekashi took somebody's girl.
Yeah, he did. He took some guy girl. That's his main girl now.
Yo, it's just
he's
funny
wifing her up. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
It's just funny to me because at the end of the day.
And he also said, not to cut you off, but he also said that you trying to judge that man, and you don't know if you would have did the same thing if you would have been in his shoes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So for me, I thought it was a well put together track. I thought that it showed the artistry of both of them. I mean, like I said, and I keep saying it from day one, that boy 6ix9ine is a star, and I think he's a bigger star than, I don't know what was the guy you said? I don't even know that guy.
Well,
some guy you said that he's got that track now that's hitting. It's like the summer track.
Right now?
Yeah.
Oh, Lil Durk.
Yeah, Little Ferk. I mean, this guy. I don't hear this guy got nothing.
Lil Durk, man.
Yeah. So Little Ferk ain't got nothing. He ain't got no track that I could compare to this guy.
Funny, kid.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, Little Durk got a hotter record right now.
Which one? Let's call a spade a spade.
All
No, but
My
that's a slow record.
That's a way
That's
better
a
record right
but
now.
that's a slow record.
That's
You
a way
can't
better
compare.
record
If you're
right
talking about a jump up record, you talking about a lit
Let's
record.
listen to it real quick.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's keep this 100. I mean, listen, man, give that boy his props.
Let's listen to that record right now.
Give that boy his props. Okay, let's hear about this Little Ferk and see what's going on with him. I'm not too sure.
J. Cole is on this record, by the way, too.
Oh, J. Cole. J. Cole is the man.
He been on some positive shit. Yeah.
Who's that?
J. Cole.
Yeah, J. Cole, I rock with him.
Lately this cash I'm getting got me losing count of these bags. I've been moving too fast. Hard times don't last. Remember when cops are rats talking out my ass? Boy, you ain't shit but a bitch with a badge.
Hey, yeah, come on. This is
Way better.
nah.
Song of the summer.
This is a different type of track, though.
So which one do you prefer?
No, but this is a different vibe.
Which one do you prefer?
This is a different vibe.
We gotta pause this.
Yeah, please pause it.
Just-
We could actually stop it, by the way.
It's just
This is a
it's a
different
simple
vibe.
question. You riding with your daughter right now. What song you playing in the car?
I play neither one. But the point that I'm making is, the point that I'm making is, right?
Yeah.
If you vibing out and you want a certain vibe, I'm talking about a live, a lit
But
vibe.
nobody want to.
This is not a lit vibe.
This is a lit vibe. You
No,
can
this is
listen to
a
it.
mellow vibe.
The
This is
kids-
mellow.
The kids is in the song. They can
Right.
listen
That's the
to
reason
it.
why it's mellow.
Kids,
It's a
other
mellow
kids that hear
vibe.
it,
So
vibe with it.
so think about it.
Yeah.
You're not gonna compare a track like this to Biggie Smalls' track to say who shot you.
Nah.
Right. So this is what I'm saying. You can't compare this track to that track.
But we was comparing Big with everybody else that was coming out around that time, and that's what we doing right now. With 6ix9ine.
Right. But with 6ix9ine and Little Ferg, you can't compare the two. You can't compare the two. Ladies and gentlemen, a spade is a
All right,
spade.
so 6ix9ine and J. Cole. Who you
6ix9ine and J. Cole,
picking? Yeah.
it's a different vibe. J. Cole, come on. But it's a
Alright,
different
then.
vibe. Hey, you put me on the spot.
At
It's
least-
a different
At
vibe.
least we know you being logical right now. You know what I mean? You
No,
got-
but I'm going to call a spade a spade. You know I'm not going to just talk something to talk something.
yeah.
You know, I'm
But
going
you
to keep
saying
it 100.
You saying 6ix9ine?
Yo, the track is hard.
That record was mid.
It's hard. It's
It was
hard.
mid.
It's hitting.
That record.
Ladies and
was,
gentlemen, listen, call a spade a
that
spade.
record was mid.
Nah, that thing was high, man. That thing was it's on high right now.
It's not the thing
so-
is right now in hip hop is
Yeah.
we're looking for a song of the summer. Like, you know, people like Little Uzi Vert got that song.
Who?
I just want to rock.
Oh yeah. I mean,
They got that
it's-
record.
I'm gonna tell you one thing. It's not really my flavor, but that guy, I respect him.
Yeah,
'Cause he's
you
an
know,
artist.
Uzi Vert.
Yeah, he's an artist.
And then you got people like Ice Spice right now that's blowing up. Got
Ice
a song-
Spice she's not
got-
saying nothing. I
but
mean,
she
if you
got a
talk
song
about
with
like
Nicki.
Cardi B,
She got a song with Cardi B. She got a song with no, someone else got a song with Cardi B. She got a song with Nicki, and she got a song with some other pop artists. Ice Spice is someone to check out for right now. as
yeah,
far
I
as,
mean, I
like,
gotta listen to her song, but
Nicki
I
jump on her record, so you got
listen. Nicki is gonna do a record with Scarlett.
Yeah,
Scarlett,
Speaking of
I
Scarlett-
think Scarlett is a bigger artist than Ice Spice.
No. Speaking of Scarlett,
Yeah,
what do
talk
you
to me.
think? What do you think about her as far as the mark that she's trying to make or she's making in hip hop right now?
She's a
And
big artist.
Where do you see her career 6 months from now?
6 months from now, I see her blowing up. She's blowing up right now. She's still on the low end. She's still on under the
she's
radar
still
somewhat.
building- She's still building her family.
Yeah, but she's
But this
an
is the
artist.
time. This is the
She's-
time where anything could happen.
I agree. I
You know what
agree.
I mean?
And I believe that her team, the team that she has behind her, is a great team. And because of that, I feel like she's gonna be great.
That's
And
what's up.
and with her team that's behind her, it's just inevitable. She's gonna get up there.
Yeah,
And I think she's gonna surpass Ice Spice. Personally.
that's
And
interesting. That's interesting.
you know what I like about her? You know, a lot of times with artists, if you don't look a certain way,
Yeah,
you don't get certain props,
The
or you don't
image.
right. If you're not showing a lot of ass and a lot of titties, you're not getting the
yeah.
props
the
that
image
you
plays
deserve.
a big part of it.
So Scarlett is not really doing that. She's not really showing a lot of ass and a lot of titties, but she's giving the art. And and that's what she's giving to the people. And
Yeah.
guess what? The people are receiving it.
Yeah,
And because of that, I love it, because now people are really looking at art.
Yeah.
And that's what music is about. Music is about art. You know what I'm saying?
That's a
Music is
fact.
not. I mean, don't get me wrong. Okay, yeah, you know they shake their ass, they shake their tits. Okay, great, looks good. Okay,
Yeah.
great. You know, okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But to be quite honest, it's really about the art.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, Cardi B, you know, she got the look, she got the image, she got it, and you know, she's pushing.
Yeah.
You know, but
my
Scar
thing-
Lip is not really
my
on
thing-
the ass and titties, but
Yeah, she's the music,
the
the
craft,
art form, yeah.
the art.
But
You
my
gotta
thing-
love that.
What I like I mean Scarlett. I think Scarlett is really, you know what I mean, different and focused, and she's, you know, she got potential.
Yeah, I love that artist,
But-
man. Big up to Scarlett, by the way. Give her a pretty bomb. Come on,
The thing with
put some respect on Scarlett name. Come on.
yeah,
Yeah,
shout
yeah.
out to Scarlett. The thing
100%,
with
100%.
the thing with Scarlett is she gotta come out with a record that's hard. Like,
Well, she. There we go. I've been waiting
that's
for
for
that.
Scarlett. Shout out to you, Scarlett.
Facts. Now, when you say she got to come out with a record that's hard, and ladies and gentlemen, we straying away a little bit, because we definitely
Her second record gotta be hard.
okay say that because the first one is hard.
Yeah. No, what I mean is the follow-up record after this first one, the
Yeah.
introduction record, gotta be
But let me ask you a question. though.
hard. Where it's like,
But is this record not one of the hardest record that you've
Nah, this
heard
record is hard.
from a female?
Hard.
Forget about from a female. Is this not one of the hardest record that you have heard in a long time?
facts. She bring that gritty, that New York, that concrete.
That
jungle.
raw.
Yeah.
Rah.
Nah, shout out to Scarlett. She
Fire.
doing her thing. She doing
Fire.
her thing.
This is art, man. And we're going to celebrate art and we're going to respect art up in here. You know what I'm saying? This is how we
Facts.
do it at Holla at Me Radio. We respect art.
Facts.
It's not about ass and titties all the
Facts,
time. I mean, I
facts.
do like that, though. You know, I love the ass and titties. But yeah, let's get back to it. You know, the art.
Yeah.
We love that. And we're going to respect that.
Yeah.
And that's what we celebrating over here. Ladies and gentlemen, we still got the topic we're going to get to. Any last thing you want to say about that, Pretty Blacks, on that whole artistry of artists? I know we started from
we
Tekashi
just,
to
you know,
Kodak Black, and, you know,
Yeah, I mean, to each his own. I just like the positive, you know what I mean? But, of course, both is good. You know, they serve their purpose. You know what I mean?
yeah, positive is cool. I'm talking about art, though, man. You got a lot of people that they talk that positivity stuff just
Yeah.
because they want to sell records.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
come on,
Nah,
man.
you're right. A lot of it is not genuine.
Exactly. So they talk that positive thing for one record, and I believe that's your boy Little Furt.
Little
He
Furt.
he talk a lot of positive thing in one record, and then he talk a lot of negative thing in the other record. So what is he? Is he positive or negative?
Well, in this in a particular song that we played, he said he's trying to change his life.
He's trying to change his life for one song and then go back to the other song to where he's talking about murdering everybody?
No, he's trying to become a positive influence and you know, a positive change to the. To the
Oh, is
kids.
that so?
That's why he put the kids in the song.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah.
So he's just trying to, he's
Yeah. You know, he's trying to just go positive. That's why he did the record. You know what I mean?
okay.
Hip hop needs a #1 record right now, and I just feel like the Tekashi song is not hitting to.
I think it's hitting, man.
not
Yeah,
to
no,
where
I
it
disagree
could
with
go
that.
To #1.
I think that's a #1 hit, and if it doesn't go to #1, it's because they hating on your boy.
It got
You know-
4 million views the first day.
Are you shit? Oh my God. Oh, enough said. I didn't even know that.
4 million views the first.
I didn't even know that. Ladies and gentlemen, I mean, that rests my case. Right now, Major Payne is saying that I honestly don't like too many songs from this era. Okay. I respect it.
Nah, you're not alone.
respect
You're
it.
not alone in that, Major Payne. A lot of us, a lot of people just don't.
Yeah, I respect it. You know.
Yeah, we just don't get where's the real entertainment, where's the enjoyment in these songs.
Yeah. All right. So also she said they all sound the same and they mumble.
Facts.
Oh yeah, that's what's trending right now, Major Payne. You know, good point, great point, I must say. Definitely great points.
Hopefully we could get back to the real music, you know what I mean? The real good music.
I mean, to be quite honest, I'm hearing some real good music from Tekashi 6ix9ine and Kodak Black. You know what I'm saying? Ladies and gentlemen, put some respect on those men's name. They're giving us art. They're giving us entertainment.
Come on, King.
You know what I'm saying? Let's put some respect on their name. Could we get a pretty bomb for that, or you don't want to drop pretty bombs for them?
Ain't no hate.
Okay. At least, come on. That's what it is. That's what it is. You know. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is what it is. Pretty Blacks obviously is not. He's saying that the track is not a hot track.
No, what I'm saying is hip hop needs a #1 record.
That's the #1 record.
It don't sound like. It don't sound like.
And to be quite honest, the other #1 record I must say is gonna be from Scarlett. I think her record is just a banger.
Yeah.
And anybody who doesn't say that is because they not seeing enough titties and ass. It's unfortunate, but you know, if you're gonna be looking at art and you're gonna say a track is a track and this is a hit, if you're not looking at
got something. I mean, she definitely got something going on.
Yeah, absolutely. And to be quite honest, even though she may come off very aggressive, I think that it's with her, it's one of those things to where she's entertaining, and you can see that she's entertaining the people, because she's like, back the F up, back the F, and then she starts smiling. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's comedic to me. I think it's phenomenal. I just love it, man. I think that's entertainment to the next level, but that's what it is.
Facts.
So little thing, Kodak Black says Drake gave him $600 million in Bitcoin for being his favorite rapper. Oh shoot! Hey, I believe it. You know what I mean? I believe it. You know, cause
I mean, they get money. So.
Yeah, Kodak Black is one of those dudes, man. I think that he's an artist.
But why him and Drake don't have more songs together?
I didn't even know they had one song together.
Yeah, I don't think so neither. I don't think they got any record.
Yeah, so Drake feel like he's not on his level as yet. So when Drake get on Kodak Black's level, then he might want to reach out to him to do a track.
You know what I think?
Yeah, what's that?
I think it's all propaganda.
Okay.
They just trying to make it seem like they all cool, so they could have more of a fan base. Just propaganda.
Okay.
That's what I think. You know what I mean?
All right, well, maybe. I respect it though. I mean, I like, because Drake, I think that's also a phenomenal entertainer as well.
Yeah, Drake is.
Yeah, you got to give him his props. He's one of those artists that he's been coming hit after hit after hit. Anything he put his voice on, anything he breathed on is a hit.
Okay. And yo, to correct what we said before, Drake and Kodak Black actually do have a record together, and it just came out not too long ago.
Oh yeah, I mean, I don't think it's a hit like Tekashi 6ix9ine and Kodak Black.
No, I don't know.
No, it's not, because I never heard of it. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. It's not hit.
It definitely don't have nowhere close to the amount of plays.
Let me ask you a question. Do you have that track? Could you play for the people?
Which one?
The new one you're saying with Drake and Kodak Black.
Nah, I don't have that track.
Oh, you don't have that
track?
track? Okay,
I'd rather not pull that up right now.
All right.
It's just not hitting.
Oh, okay. Well,
it's not.
I mean, Tekashi 6ix9ine is not on it, so I'm not surprised.
So time out.
I'm just saying, man. Come on, give the boys props. I think you're sleeping on that boy, man.
Right there. Time out. So I
ladies
got a
and
question.
gentlemen.
So you basically just saying because you're talking about it's not a hit and Tekashi 6ix9ine is not on there. You basically a fan of Tekashi 6ix9ine. You feel like you will go out, you will buy tickets to his concert, you will buy.
I mean, he's an entertainer. He's an entertainer.
Yeah, I understand
Come
that.
on.
We all know that.
Come on, put some respect on that man's name, man.
Are you a fan of Tekashi 6ix9ine?
I mean, listen.
That's what I'm asking.
I think the guy's an entertainer.
Yeah, we
I'm
know
not-
that. We can
I'm
see
not-
that. We can see he's an
Yeah,
entertainer.
he's definitely
Are
an entertainer.
you a fan? Are you? My question is geared towards you. Your opinion.
Listen, man, I heard that track, and that track is fire. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
That track is fire. That's
you
that's
not
it.
answering me though.
This man putting me on the spot, but I love it though.
King is a
I love
big fan of Tekashi 6ix9ine, y'all.
Listen, man, listen. Let's call a spade a spade. You know what I mean? The guy, he did a track with Kodak Black and had 6 million views in one
4
day.
million.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah,
4
yeah,
million.
4 million
Yeah, no,
views
that's,
in one day.
that's a big accomplishment.
Ladies and gentlemen, come
there's
on.
people
I
that-
mean,
You know what I mean? That's
come on.
entertainers that's in the industry that can't even get 1 million.
in their lifetime.
Yeah.
Come on.
He's
One
out here
day?
doing 4
Did you say
million.
one day or did you say a year? I just want to confirm. How long?
In exactly 24 hours.
Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't really have anything else to say. It's just case closed. Can we get back to this topic though? Because right now we, and I mean we diverted very far, and I must say, so basically we talking about the challenges to consider when dating outside of your race.
Yeah.
Now, number five is cultural differences. Okay, I mean this is just textbook, but let's go with it. Number 5 is saying that dating someone from a different race may involve navigating cultural differences, which can sometimes lead to misunderstanding or conflicts.
Okay.
It's important to approach these differences with open-mindedness, patience, and willingness to learn. Okay, that's very textbook to me. So these are some of the challenges that, you know, if you date outside your race.
Yeah.
I don't think that a person who's dating outside their race is well, I don't think if you date outside your race, that means that you're definitely up for challenges.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna boil down to
it's
some
gonna be some
challenges.
challenges.
Yeah. So cultural
I
differences.
mean, but you know, the love and you know, just the companionship usually is what makes a diverse relationship, like an interracial relationship like that, work, because all the odds is really against them. If you really, apart from literally us living in America, that's probably like the only thing that's really a positive for them in an interracial relationship. But apart from us living in America, everything is against them. Everything is against the interracial relationship. So I think that's why the interracial relationships, they lean so much on the love that they have for each other and the companionship, the teamwork, because it's kind of like pioneers. You know, they the first of, you know, they'll be the first of their race.
Right.
Maybe not the very first, but they in that pack of, you know, the 21st century, you know, mixed babies, American lifestyle, you know, so it's a new thing.
Yeah. Well, you know, America is a melting pot to begin with anyway. So,
Facts,
you know,
facts.
it's America is built off different culture.
Facts.
That's what Americans are made of. It's
That's a
not
fact.
Americans are not made of Americans. Americans are made of all the cultures that are
Yeah,
here.
that's what makes
So-
America.
Yeah, that's what makes really America great.
Facts.
You know,
Facts. The fact that we all are here and we're living together. And I was thinking about that one day. That's how you could say America is God's country. because at the end of the day, we all here and we're we're coexisting, even though the challenges we're coexisting, and as tough as we wanna maybe we wanna say it is a lot tougher outside of this place. You know, it's a lot harder in the world. So if we're here and our challenges is just coexisting as far as the cultures, you know, we still pretty much are in a good place. We just got to work through those differences. So I definitely was thinking like, yo, America got to be God's country, because how if it's so easy for America to just
To unite the way we unite.
and go the opposite,
Right.
not unite, but we still continue to work towards uniting. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
It's like it could go any way, but for us to still be making it this far, it got to be God's country. It got to be something that God wanna tell us within this country, show the rest of the world. It's
Nah.
challenges, and we know.
You know, Major Payne brought up a good point, because what she's saying is that even when you date within your race, there's so many differences, because, you know, people are raised different,
Yeah,
even within the race.
yeah. No,
So,
I mean,
Imagine how much challenges
you know what
get
it is.
outside of the race.
Yeah.
You know, that's why if you're dating outside of the race, that's for the strong.
Yeah, when the
You
way
know?
I see it, when you dating within your race, your mom might relate with the girl more than you relate with your mom, more than you and your mom relate,
Okay.
because it's like the ladies
Female to
from
female.
that same culture,
Right.
they relate because they was taught the same, and
Right.
you know, so it might be that gap where it's like the male relate together more than the females relate with the male. You know what I mean? And the females relate together more than they relate with the male.
Right.
So, you
Right.
know, but interracial relationship is like, listen, even your moms will fall back. Like, as long as she make you happy, you figure it out, because, you know, this is not, you know, the way the things that I know may not apply. So,
Right.
and that's like I say, that's what makes an interracial relationship so beautiful, because it's like it's literally like you put two people on an island, and they gotta learn how to survive as far as culture goes.
Right. Definitely. And, you know, it's just challenging. Let's get to number 2, though. Number 2 is actually societal judgments. Unfortunately, interracial couples,
Yes.
right, may face judgments, and that's a fact, or discrimination from society.
Okay.
So, dealing with negative reaction from family, friends, or strangers can be emotionally challenging and may require strong support system. That's a fact.
Yeah.
That's a fact, because I see black and white couples, and there's a lot of people that, from both race, that look at it and frown upon it, and they pass judgment statements.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even on social media, I see certain couples that are interracial, and, you know, they definitely form the people that's on the outside have judgments against what they do. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, you know, it is what it is. Like I said, like it's easier for two males from same culture to even relate to the women in the culture than it's easier for them to. So two men from the same culture relate easier than the women in their culture. So imagine maybe you see an Indian guy and he's with, I don't know, maybe a black girl. The Indian man that sees the other Indian man, he relates to the Indian man more than the two Indian men relate to Indian women.
Right.
So when he see his home dating a woman outside of their race, now he's looking at it like his first reaction is like,
Why you out there?
Yeah, it's against everything that we know. He's not looking at it as I know.
Yeah.
You know. Is we're like one. It's against everything that we know. So that's why the judgment usually comes down much harder
Mm-hmm.
in public, because it's almost like, hey,
Shocking.
yeah, this is against everything that we was taught.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, I'm gonna save that question for the end. Let's get to number 3. Actually, number 3 is family dynamics, and introducing a partner from a different race to your family can sometimes be met with resistance or disapproval due to the bias or cultural expectations. Now, navigating these familial dynamics can be complex and may require one open conversation and understanding from all parties involved. That could definitely be a challenge, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Because I have friends that basically what they said is that if they, because of, like, okay, let's keep it 100, because their parents were involved in certain discrimination and race fight, their parents wouldn't want them to date a white person.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
And that's understandable.
So, yeah, but
it's
still
almost
ignorant.
like
So-
it's just passed down trauma. It's generational. It becomes generational trauma now, because it's almost like what I've seen, me protecting you, and I'm not wrong as the parent. They're not wrong, because it's literally like, if you walked in their shoes, you will understand why they do what they do. But it's almost like, if I've experienced this, and I'm telling you that this is what came from my experience, then absolutely, I don't think you should be dealing with that type, because it's almost like, if I worked hard to get us out of that situation or that predicament, why would I even want to risk seeing one of my offsprings end up in one of those situations? So it's almost like, you know what I mean? Like, and I think that's where the problem is at, and that's where we as a world, we not seeing eye to eye, because it's really two right don't make a wrong. But then,
but also you can't, you know.
I mean, two wrongs don't make a right.
Yeah, but the thing about it is, just because one person or people from one race did something at one time doesn't, at a certain time frame in history, doesn't mean that all the same race in this era, that's their belief. You know what I'm
Especially
saying?
because we're growing every day.
Yeah, people are
Technology.
evolving. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So all of that to me is you gotta rise above that, because it's all about evolution.
Yeah.
And I think that if a person, or not a person, but people evolve to bigger and better things, and the people who don't evolve get stuck on what they believe is still the way that it is. When in reality, people evolve beyond that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if you stuck on that note, then how you expect to evolve? You can't evolve. You're not gonna grow.
Yeah.
And in this day and time, it's about growth, man.
And one thing too is the dangerous thing about culture, because you know we talk a lot about culture here.
Yeah, we multicultural.
You shouldn't allow your culture to make you anti-progression. To be anti-progress.
Yeah.
You know, because even while we was building a studio, we was talking last week that no matter what, I was saying that I was impressed. I was happy, even though we wasn't reaching the goal every night while setting up the studio. I was impressed and happy with where we came along, because I understand progress, and I understand that progress is actually better than just giving somebody the. Because you ever heard of somebody said
that's kind of a topic in itself, because I was, because basically I was I wasn't happy with the progress. I wasn't happy with the time that we were making the progress. And because I wasn't happy with the time that we're making the progress, it boiled down to where I think you was feeling my vibe and feeling my energy on it.
Yeah, definitely.
And that was one of the reasons why you were saying that you were happy with the progress. But for me, it was a matter that the time of that progress was too slow for me.
Yeah,
Because
but this, you know what I want to say?
yeah,
I'm going to let you say what you want to say after. I just want to add this one thing. Is you ever heard, you know, I know you heard of the saying that if you give, especially when it comes to money, if somebody go out, make fast money, and don't really work for it, they never know the value of it. They just spend it however way.
right.
Someone that work and earns their money, they understands the value and they spend it more wisely. It's the same. I was looking at it with the same concept. It's like we could have just got here the first week, set the studio up, and now we up and running. But we would have never really understood the value of the equipments and what we're capable and what we could do with it. But for us, even though it wasn't the easiest process, but we was able to go through it, we understand the value, and now we are ready to take on whatever challenge. Like if we gotta
To be quite
a
honest,
live show at a party, we ready for the challenge.
well, now we are. But
You know what I mean? We not here like, oh my God, we gotta call this person, call that person. They can help us figure it out. What are we gonna do? You know,
Yeah, but that's
what
cool
we
too.
went through was like boot camp that kind of got us prepared for whatever challenges y'all throw at us now. We just gonna look at it like, all right, where we gonna start? Who's gonna do the research? Let's get to it. You know what I mean? It prepared us.
Well, because of that challenge, it turns us out to have more challenges.
Yeah.
Which I'm not upset about. I don't care about that. It's okay. It's all good.
Yeah.
Because for me, it's not a matter of will we get to the point that we need to get.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of when we're gonna get to the point where we need to get.
Can I just add one last thing? And this is definitely a whole topic right here.
Right, so okay.
It's amazing how much
I'm gonna make a note. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's amazing how much content is coming from this. But what I wanted to add to it was after I did my deep critical thinking, I came up with the conclusion that the people that are depressed, the number one reason that I could come up with for depression is the lack of progress. Whatever you're doing, the lack of progress is what caused depression. If you're playing basketball and you just at the gym every day, practicing every day, but now you're going to tryouts and you're just not making a team, that's where people get depressed. That's how people, they spirit is down. It causes depression. So what I was realizing is, even though we was going through difficulties while putting up the equipment, we never was hitting that rock bottom where we kind of was like, man, I don't know what else I got. Even though we got there a few times, but from where we started, we never hit that rock bottom where we was like, oh man, I just don't know what to do. I give up.
Oh yeah, no.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but I really thought about it. Progress, the lack of progress, if you really think about it, is the cause of depression.
Okay, that's definitely a good point.
Progress is what make people happy. Progress is when you go to sleep at night, when it's time you have that 5-minute thought before you go drift into sleepland, dreamland. Progress is the only thing that makes you happy when you do a recap of your day. Progress is the only thing that when that time hits, if you go to sleep at 10, when it's 9:50 till 10 o'clock till you go to sleep, progress is the only thing that matters.
That makes
and
you
we
happy.
don't even think of it as progress. We just think of it as what I did for the day. How do I feel? We thinking of it from an emotional place.
Okay.
But when you
okay.
really break it down,
But
progress.
we gotta make that a topic definitely. I already made
Facts.
note of it. But let's
That's what's
get to
up. That's what's
number this is number two.
up. Okay.
Okay. Number two is actually internal struggle.
Okay.
Okay, so the internal struggle is actually individuals in interracial relationships might experience internal conflicts as they recoil their own cultural identity that of their
Yeah.
partner, right?
Oh, you mean?
And it,
Okay, keep going.
yeah, it may involve questioning one's belief, value, or cultural practices, which can be a personal journey of self discovery.
So when you say
Internal struggle. So basically, they
coming within,
inside, right from
Okay.
inside of them, they start questioning themselves
Yeah.
because, you know, whether the differences that
Yeah.
they experiences or the misunderstanding that
Yeah.
they experiencing or some of the
and I
challenges.
think that's
from,
the beauty. That's the beauty of interracial, because
yeah,
you can
yeah,
listen to what your parents taught you your whole
Yeah.
life, but when you actually meet that person that's from a different race and you start realizing like, hey, this person is actually a good person, and then
Yeah.
you start to see that are you a part of the problem, and right away you want to fix it, you know?
Right. So we're gonna get into number one, and I want to get to number one just because right now we about to sign off on the radio.
Okay.
But ladies and gentlemen, whoever's on the radio listening out, you guys can actually flip over on our YouTube channel, or you could actually go on the website and actually listen to us live. So number one is actually communication and understanding. So with communication and understanding, the breakdown of that is effective communication and understanding are critical in any relationship, but they become even more vital in a interracial relationship. Miscommunication or misunderstanding stemming from cultural differences require patience, empathy, active listening to bridge the gap and foster mutual understanding. So we come back to that C word, which is communication. You know, communication, misunderstanding. This is one of the things that's actually big, and this is one of the things that when we look at not being in your race, there's going to be certain things that when you're in your race, yeah, you understand it before the person finish saying what they're saying. You understand what they're saying.
Yeah.
And if that's a regular thing for an individual, and now they're going to somebody who's in a totally different culture,
Yeah.
there's going to be things that you don't even
Yeah.
get,
You
or
don't-
you don't even
You don't
think that
understand.
it's
You don't-
coming.
yeah.
Yeah.
You just don't understand like why they do what they do, or something so
Right.
simple. You want
Right.
more of an explanation for it, you know?
Right. So that's what it is. So ladies and gentlemen, now we in the OT. We definitely we strictly restream right now. We strictly going streaming right now.
Yeah.
This is strictly for the
Social media.
right now, and it's gonna be for the podcast as well, for the Apple and for the Spotify. So basically, with this number one, we talking about communication. It's sometimes hard to communicate, especially if if English is your first language, and English is not your partner's first language. It definitely could be a bridge of understanding, because English, they say, is one of the most difficult languages to even understand. And if their English is not even 100%, and English, I think I speak good English, but sometimes I think that I'm misunderstood, even though I think my English is good.
Yeah. Communication is
Yeah.
definitely important. Definitely.
All right. So, Pretty Blacks, before we close out, is there any last thing you want to say about this particular topic?
Yeah. I mean, interracial dating or relationships is something that is we're gonna deal with. You know what I mean? And is, I don't see the thing with interracial relationship is we had other things in this day and age and our new culture that's just coming about, and they have history. Like, I don't want to call nobody out, but like, let's say like the homosexual community,
Okay.
they have history where we know they have people literally protest against them that they wasn't agreeing with their lifestyle.
Okay.
But with interracial relationship, it's almost like it's not allowed. You know what I mean? Like, you're not allowed to hate an interracial couple, and it was never okay for that. It was never a group that okayed it. But when you go up the the, the, the food chain, I guess you could see at the bottom, we feel like they don't care. But you go up that food chain, you start to realize that there is a very strong push against it, and it's just almost as prevalent as the push against the homosexual community. And the difference with interracial couples is the push that they have is it's not physical, and it's coming from the wealthy of the wealthy. So when you dealing with maybe someone from India, you know, you might have someone that maybe they went to school with that's against them dating outside their culture or race, but that person is not really gonna push against it. But maybe they go to their government, or maybe they still do the royalty system. They still have kings and princes. They get that far up that food chain, there's real consequences, especially when we start talking the Muslim community and all that, you know, deep in the Middle East and all that. There's consequences. So
It's consequences for dating outside the race.
yeah,
Okay.
when you especially within that country, if you know they still within the laws, and they could, you know, they could charge you for a crime, especially in the Muslim community. So my thing is interracial relationships is just as difficult, but it's not like we don't see the struggle. It's not proper. It's not popularized as um, maybe a LGBTQ community. It's not as popularized, but the struggle is really there. And like I said, the only way an interracial couple is gonna make it is with the love that they literally have for each other, because it's not gonna be the culture thing. It's not gonna be attraction of the similarity, what they are similar, what they have in common is gonna be the attraction of what they don't have in common, and how they just truly, genuinely love each other. So yeah, my thing is, you know, in my family, there's interracial relationships. I'm not against it. You know, I think it's beautiful. I think interracial children are beautiful, and I feel like I said, I just feel like it's pushing society forward. You know, because you could have a country on this side of the world and a country on that side of the world, and they don't want you mingling. And you, like I said, it's serious. It's a serious thing. It's not. You're not gonna see. You might see somebody that put up a sign that's protesting against homosexuality, but you'll never really see a sign of somebody protesting against interracial couples. But
Right,
believe me, is there.
Right.
It's present. It's happening.
Yeah, facts, facts. You know, one of the thing is, I feel like when you dealing with that four-letter word, um, it's very important to understand that there's no there's no boundaries. You know what I'm saying? Where that four-letter word is kind of universal.
Yeah.
It's not even based on a language. It's not even based on it, you know, that four-letter word in English. Yeah, we call it love,
Yeah.
but in another language it's called something else. It's a more whatever it is in whatever language, but it's a universal word because the feeling is the feeling. And I think that, you know, when we stop looking to build up walls and create barriers between the humankind or just us human within each other,
Yeah.
I think that's when the evolution, or that's when we stop evolving as people, and we stop causing growth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think that, you know, the war is meant to build, let's say, somewhere else. It's not meant to build that wall for love. You know what I'm saying? To reduce the love between races. Because when you build that wall and say that, you know what, you need papers to get over this wall, then it becomes crazy.
Yeah.
It becomes detrimental to our society.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that with love, with relationship, with interracial relationship, I think this is something that we gotta evolve beyond, above and beyond that. Because like you said, there's nobody holding no sign to say, you know, stop hating against interracial couples.
But it's definitely
and
happening.
it's definitely
And it's
there.
systematic.
Exactly. So we as people gotta. This is the reason why I wanted to talk about this topic and kind of verbalize it, so that way we able to kind of be real about it and not necessarily textbook, because it's good people want to say certain things because they don't want to say the wrong things, because maybe political, maybe you know, their parents is listening or whatever, they don't want to put the wrong thing in the chat. But at the end of the day, that wall got to get knocked down. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And us as people got to just come together. United we stand, divided we fall.
It's true.
So I think that I'm talking from the chest, I'm talking from the heart. And, you know, Pretty Blacks, I know I hear your point of view. It's definitely a good point. It's a great point.
Yeah.
And we as people just got to evolve. That's what it is. And the way we evolve is not to forget about our past, but to be better than our past.
Facts.
You know, we can't forget about the past.
Yeah.
But we need to evolve.
We gotta evolve
beyond.
We gotta do better than our parents.
Exactly.
We can't forget what they taught us.
Yeah.
But sometimes we gotta not forget, but unlearn to relearn.
Yeah.
Which means we can't just throw it out the window, but we gotta figure out where that thinking, that form of thinking, what's the root? Where did it come from, and why? And a lot of times, like I said, it's just the miscommunication. That's why interracial couples are a beautiful thing, because when you truly have someone that's truly able to communicate and understand the history, two interracial couples could solve a lot of the world's problems. If you bring them together and they understand the history of each culture, and they just able to sit and be like, oh, maybe that's why my grandfather was acting this way. Maybe that's why. And y'all just start to figure out a lot of things that our parents wasn't able to communicate about because they were so against communicating.
Right, with the different
and
races.
That's what it really is.
But
we never communicated the proper way.
Exactly. Well, you see, the thing about it is, and this is the reason why America is great, is because America is a melting pot. America have so much different cultures.
Yeah.
And we able to speak to different people with different point of views.
Yeah.
And the fact of the matter, we're all here in America.
Yeah, exactly.
We're all here.
Yeah.
Exactly. So if we unite and get a piece of this culture, piece of that culture, piece of that culture, and bring it to exactly. And that's the only reason why this country is
that's why I was
superpower.
That's why I was telling
only
you.
Reason.
I was thinking about it. Like, America has to be God's country.
Yeah.
It may not be maybe the motherland or the most blessed country, or
it's definitely not the motherland.
Yeah. Or, resources, but as far as we know it, as far as the people, just the people being the commodity, just the people, America has to be God's country, because there has to be good Jamaicans, good Nigerians, good Mexicans, good Italians, good Haitians, good every race. There got to be good in them for us to make it this far, because if it was just all conflict, we wouldn't even make it this far.
Facts. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's what it is. Based on what we're saying is that, with love and love of different race, we have a force. When Bob Marley went to different countries, he went to countries that people didn't even understand what he was saying. But people went out and listened to the music because they felt the love, they felt the vibes, you know what I'm saying?
Nice.
So the love was the love, and Major Payne kind of summed it up beautifully to where she said, love is love, it doesn't matter the race. But, when Bob Marley went out there and was singing his tracks, he had concerts in countries that did not understand the language. But they went out and listened to the music because they felt the love.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The love is real.
So united we stand. With love, it comes a force that is unreckoned. You can't mess with it. It's one of those forces that it will put you to sleep if you try to mess with love. Yeah,
it's a dominant force.
Exactly. So, ladies and gentlemen, we want to sum it up like that. Love is love, 100%. We start with love and we're gonna end with love.
Yeah.
So, Pretty Blacks, if you could you give us one of those Bob Marley tracks?
I got you.
And ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you for rocking with us. Thank you for listening. This is what it is. Holla at Me Radio, DJ Pretty Blacks on the ones and twos. My name is King Money, and this is what it is. We'll definitely be back to see you guys before Sunday. Not too sure what date, but I think we worked out a lot of the kinks, and we definitely gonna be back to see y'all again. This is Caribbean Sundays. This is DJ Pretty Blacks, and I am King Money. Ladies and gentlemen, rock with us. We vibing out. Until next time, peace and love. Love is love. Let's rock, baby.
Let them all pass all their dirty remarks. There is one question I'd really love to ask. Is there a place for all the sinners who has hurt all mankind? Just save his soul, believe one love. What about a one love? What about let's get together and feel alright? As it was in the beginning, one love. So shall it be in the end. One love. Alright. Thanks to the Lord, and I will feel alright. Let's get together and feel alright. Let's get together to fight this holy Armageddon. One love. So when the man comes, there will be no doom. One song. And pity on those whose chances grow thin. There ain't no hiding place from the Father of creation. Saying, one love. What about the one? What about the let's get together and feel alright? I'm singing to mankind.
and I will feel alright. Let's get together and feel alright. Dance and praise to the Lord, and I will feel alright. Let's get together and feel alright.
Got somebody, she is a beauty, very special, really and truly.